In this video, I'm going to be setting up my Windows 10 client PC. To get started, I'm going to need to make a copy of that child VHDX file. I'm going to rename it to qts-ws1 qtslabs.com, and again, we'll save that name there in our clipboard. Create a new virtual machine. We don't need the VHDX ending. Gen 2. Windows 10 generally needs a little bit more RAM, so we're going to give it 4 gigabytes. That should be plenty for it. Connect it to our LAN network. Attach an existing virtual hard disk. Hit finish. Settings. Enable secure boot and TPM. I'm going to give it 2 cores. Disable time sync, but enable guest services, no automatic checkpoints, and don't start the VM automatically. With those changes out of the way, we can go ahead and start this VM up. And similar to our last one, you'll see that it starts to grow. Remember that our base and child VMs are effectively VHDXs are effectively read-only at this point, and you do want to be very careful with these files. Like if you accidentally were to delete these guys here, these machines will break. So it's very important. Highly recommend keeping multiple copies of these files and these files. But as you can see, we're still at a fraction of the space we would have needed to have otherwise ran the virtual machines. And now we'll get put into the OOB setup just like any other Windows install. We'll hit yes for United States. Yes again, skip. Pretty much just the bog standard default Windows 10 install. Really nothing special here. And it shouldn't need to run any updates since we previously did. We get the Windows 10 license agreement. And I'll just pause here and let it finish its preparations. All right, so we'll just hit domain join instead. And for now, we're just going to create a local admin. We'll just call it qtsladmin. I do not recommend putting in a password here because then it's going to force you to select security questions, which you're not going to remember. At least if you're anything like me, you won't remember them. And I just don't like security questions in general. So we'll go on here. And now it's going to go take us through the initial welcome screen. So I'll pause again until we get back to the desktop. And we're at the desktop. Now Edge has unfortunately come back, but I do believe we can just hit X. Yep, it has chosen to come back. That's all right. We can get rid of it again. I still think even in corporate networks, it's not a good idea to have it on the operating system. And we'll wait. It will uninstall itself, by the way. This is one of the advantages to the LTSC releases. Is Edge can definitely be removed. And just like that, it's gone. Perfect. Alrighty, whoopsies. Clicked over there. Pin that to the taskbar. It doesn't do that automatically on its own, but that's all right. As you can see though, if we go to System Properties here, we're good to go. And go to Windows Update here. You can see we're up to date, and those updates are installed on the operating system. And we've got our applications, and we're good to go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.